picked up a antique cabinet from a real nice lady. She had all these antiques in her house, way out in the woods. Beautiful property, but I guess she's scaling down and she's getting rid of everything. And let me close the window for a bit here, so I can hear. So what I was thinking is that, well, the lady I've been doing a lot of work for, a lot of pickups, mostly antiques. She remodeled her house, and I guess I have to go.
Use the right lane to keep right to merge onto US 395 south toward Francis Avenue.
Okay. So, get that over here. So, she goes and hunts around for antiques, and I've picked up quite a few different antiques and things that for her house that she's going to be, for her design.
Keep right.
For her new remodeled house. And what's great about it is that, you know, she has to search for these on, like, Marketplace, whatever. Of course, I'm the one that's going to be picking up, but she's got a lot more. In fact, she's doing another one I'm going to go back out and pick up. So if you find someone who's into antiques and looking to pick up antiques and stuff, they're good for pickup delivery service, as long as you have the proper moving blankets, because you want to make sure you protect those antiques because they're worth a lot of money, and they're not. You can't replace these antiques. You know, they're something you can't replace. So make sure you have all the blankets, protective blankets, proper dollies, and all that. You can take care of everything. Make sure it's protected when you're moving it. But it's a good service. I noticed that people are getting back into the antique thing, and that lady had a ton of it, so she's going to be selling off a lot of her antiques and specialty items. So hopefully I can help pick up some of those in the future. I'm picking up another one.
In about 5 miles, at the roundabout, take the first exit onto East Wellesley Avenue.
I used to work for a consignment, or not work for, I used to contract for a consignment store, pick up delivery. You know, there's a lot of antiques and things, specialty items, things that people, and you have to really take care of that. You have to be especially careful. It's you got to really, be like a mover. You have to have the proper gear, and you'll get called back. You'll get repeats on, if you take care of their items and special care. They'll be calling you before they call anybody else. So that's another opportunity, is picking up antiques. In fact, I don't know, maybe I could put up an ad in Facebook Marketplace saying, if you're selling antiques and special items need special care, I can help you with that. I have experience in moving for many years, and white glove service. I have all the equipment and things that will protect your items from being damaged, which is, it's one thing if you damage furniture and you have insurance. But damaging antiques is a whole other game, because if they're a family heirloom, you can't replace that. That's just something that you don't want to damage. I mean, I'm sure things have happened, but at all costs, you want to make sure that item does not get damaged in any way. I can tell you from experience, I hired a guy one time to do some moving. He helped me out on a small job, and the lady had an antique table, and she said, take special, I don't care what you have, what happens to the rest of the stuff, take special care of this item. It's a family heirloom. So I told the guy, let me take care of this item, don't touch it. It's a family heirloom, you cannot break this item. And he said, okay. Of course, what did he do? He threw it in the truck, broke it. It was really bad. I mean, it was a bad situation for me, for her, especially for the customer. I had to make a deal with her to negotiate to cover the costs, and I was really, really apologizing. And I took the blame for it, because it was I hired the guy. So that's another example of, when you hire people to do things, it's, sometimes it's better to do it yourself, Not that I'm perfect, but when it comes to antiques and special items like that, I'm extremely careful with them, because I know that there's something something you cannot replace. It's that's the the only one that exists, or it's special.
In 2 miles, at the roundabout, take the first exit onto East Wellesley Avenue.
People spend a long time investigating, researching these items, and it's not like just going out and buying a couch or buying any old piece of furniture at Fred Meyer or your furniture store or Costco. This is something that's special item that they research, and that's what they want, and that's the only item where they're going to put it. That's what they need for that design. So that's good side job. I'm doing 2 antique moves today. I'll be doing this, dropping this one off, picking up. I'll be moving another really antique table. So I have to be real careful with that. And then I'll be picking up another antique when she goes and picks this one up again, and maybe a few more. We'll know. We'll see. I'll tell that lady that at that place that if someone does call her and needs help, make sure you give them my number, because I'll take special care for those items. So there you go. It's been a good day so far. It's nice and warm, nice and sunny, and I'll roll the window down because I'm enjoying the fresh air. You might be able to hear me, but I like having my window open when it's nice like this. I love the air. I don't like air conditioning for some reason. I like the fresh air.
Take the first exit onto East Wellesley Avenue, then turn left onto North Haven Street.
Where am I going? I hope it's not taking it the same way where I have to turn around. They had a roadblock here. Let's see. I know this is kind of a tough area. They're doing a lot of road work around here.
Go past this light, then at the next one, turn left.
Left.
Exit roundabout, then turn left onto North Haven Street.
Left. That doesn't make any sense. What am I doing here?
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Take left. I've never done that before. Oh, it's straight. Okay. Okay. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, there we go. See what they're trying to do here?
At the roundabout, take the first exit onto North Freya Street.
That freeway we were just on, it hasn't been completed. It's supposed to go all the way through from the north side to the south side to the freeway, and that would solve all these issues they have around here, because there's so much traffic because of the way that the city is designed. It gets backed up, and there's a lot of people. The population's growing.
In 1 mile, turn right onto East Euclid Avenue.
They're trying to complete that freeway, which I guess they've been building that freeway since the 1950s, from what I understand, the 60s, and it's still not complete. And now the population is getting to the point where it's getting ridiculous. They should have had that freeway done a long time ago, and that would solve a lot of these issues of these backups coming back and forth through this area. Where I live, I live off the 90, which there is no problem because the 90 goes through and it's easy to get back and forth. But when you go east and west, it's fine. When you go north and south, it's just a jam because the streets are all small. There's not really any big expressways, and not enough of them. And then the freeway never got completed, and so you get this stuff. And now they're doing road work, trying to fix that thing. And I hope I'm not.
At the next light, turn right.
Dealing with the last time where I got stuck and I had to drive all over the place to get out of here because it was so roadblocked. I had to drive all the way around. And if they're doing that again, this is going to be ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it looks like it's the same deal. And I don't know any side way to get out of here. Oh man, I hope not. That's the problem. It just backs. It takes forever when you have to go through all this road work. I can't remember how I got out of here. I had to go back around. Yeah, this is going to be problematic. I can see. It's saying take a right. I don't remember how I did it. I think I went left.
At the light, turn right onto East Euclid Avenue.
Unless they finally figured it out. It's the last time the GPS was sending me the wrong direction. Can you imagine it? That freeway's been built, being under construction for like 50 years, 60 years. Incredible. Mind-blowing now, I think. I don't know why, whether it's tax money or what it is, but it makes no sense. It would spend that much time.
At the next light, turn left.
I wonder how long it took to build the pyramids. Probably took them less time. I mean, 50, 60 years on a freeway? I mean, that's just insane. That's like, people complain about it all the time. It's a big joke around here. They see this freeway sitting here not completed for 50 years. And it's like...
At the light, turn left onto North Market Street.
This can't be it. This has got to be the wrong way. I hope not. Don't tell me they're sending me the wrong way again. But you'd think the GPS would have figured it out by now. Because one of the bridges is shut down. Yeah, I hope they're not sending me the wrong direction, because last time I spent a lot of... I had to figure it out because I ended up going the wrong direction. Because it doesn't go across, so... It just creates a huge backup. I mean, it's been like this... So I try to avoid this area, but... It's amazing, you think about how, like, that happened in Seattle, too. I remember they talk about... adding some freeways and and looking in the future, like there's going to be population here and it's going to grow, so we're going to need more alternative freeways because of the way the Fit City's built. And they never did anything, and then it became a big problem. Backups and everything, and it's like they're not they're not forward thinking, and they wait to the last minute, and then once you, especially with something like this is a different city, but it's the same thing, the same idea. They didn't think that it was ever going to be a huge population explosion, which happened. And now they got all these problems with traffic, and then now they're trying to scramble to make the fix the freeway. But you can't do that. It just doesn't happen overnight. And now it's just causes all these issues and stuff. But they could have, if you had that many years, 50 years, 60 years, when they planned the freeway in the 19th. I don't know, see, I read that they had planned the freeway in the 1950s, which is a long time ago, way before I was born, and then they, oh, here it is again, oh shit. And then they started building it, and designing and building it. But it was all these delays, I guess. Now you can see where they're building right here, but you can't see it. Oh, good. I think it's going through. They finally opened the bridge. So they're saying it's going to be like, I don't know, another 10 years, or some people don't believe they're ever going to finish, but it looks to me like they're making some progress here. I mean, since I moved here 5 years ago. There's a huge stretch right here that wasn't here before. So they are making progress, and it's not an easy task building a bridge like this, but or a freeway that goes over. It's an overpass, but they got a lot more to go. So some people are saying it's going to take another 10 years. Hopefully not, but can you imagine that? Like 70 years. I mean, like, what if it's like another 10 years? And it's been 60 years. Only 60 years ago. 70 years to complete a freeway. That's insane. That's management, city management. That's infrastructure. That's city planning. Just bad city planning, bad management, probably bad budgeting, tax money. If it was a business,
continue on to North Freya Way.
If a business got hired to do a project, that more of a not for a city.
In about 1.5 miles, keep right.
Let's see if I can get over here. Oh shit, I can't see. I can't see anything behind me or not. We're kind of jammed with all these trucks. Let's see. Anyway, yeah, this is great because this wasn't open before. I had to go all the way around. But I remember there was a project like that when I used to live in King County. It's a similar project, not as extensive as this one, but it was an overpass, and it's finally done. But I don't live there anymore, but it's finally completed. And it started, I was working at UPS at the time, so I was commuting, and I had to go by this road work, which is the overpass in Bellevue. And I started in 2001 working for UPS, and I quit and left and moved out in 2007, so I was there like 6.5 years or whatever, going back and forth. And that whole time, it was still not completed. And I thought that was ridiculous, like 6-7 years in overpass. I think they finally completed
in 1 mile,
like 5
keep
more
right.
Years later, they finally completed it. But this, 50, 60 years. What the hell's wrong with that picture? People complain about it, the road work around here, the chuck holes, the bad roads, and I hear it about it all the time. I figured it was some kind of management problem, like city management or some kind of city planning or something like that. That's all I could think of. Why would it take so long? But of course, I don't know. So, it's really not my expertise in just observing it. Because I don't know. I mean, I'm sure. Building a project like that, it's really, really complex. But still, it just seems a bit over the top. But I guess, this is kind of just my observation, and just from talking to people who grew up here, because I didn't grow up in this area. I don't know a lot about it. I moved here. I don't know anybody here. course, this is a heavy traffic time right now. We're not too far from the drop-off point. The last time it happened is I got stuck back across that bridge where they had to detour me. I had to go around. It was like another half an hour. I had to come back around, but now they opened that bridge there. Oh, my point was from talking with people here, locals, people that grew up here, have been around here a long time. They say that the population here is pretty much stayed the same in like 30 years. It's never changed.
Red
And
light
now,
camera ahead.
Now all of a sudden it's increased massively. So they didn't see it coming. Like, now it's a boom city. It used to be just a flat, like, it was one of those cities that was just flat all the time, the same population, the same housing prices, the same, everything was the same for years, like, it's plateaued for decades. And then, about 5 years ago,
Go past the slide. Then use the right 2 lanes to keep right.
coincidentally, when I moved here, everything exploded. It just went parabolic. People moved here like crazy during the pandemic. The housing was cheaper than everywhere else, so they all came here and bought houses, and it went parabolic. And now people don't know what to do with all
In
this
about
old
1 mile, turn right onto East 19th Avenue.
So I got to experience it from the beginning to where it's at now, and just talking with people about it. So that's kind of what happened. That's why the bridge. That's probably why they didn't bother with that freeway. It's like whatever, you know. It's not. We don't need it really.